Hello and welcome back to Bransford Webs. Well, we're now looking at the middle of March. Hopefully you all had a really good Mother's Day weekend. Hopefully the weather behaved for you and customers were out and shopping. So this week you join us in our Keda multi-span polytunnel. So this is a 4,000 metre tunnel. It's got ventilation in the roof and ventilation all around the side, which is all computer controlled to maintain the perfect humidity and temperatures for growing conditions. So you can see behind me we've got our crop of lavender Arabian Nights, which is a few weeks away from being saleable. It's just starting to flush on, so we'll let that fill out a little bit more before getting that into garden centres. And beyond that, we've got our lavender Munstead crop as well. So they're coming on really nicely and grow really well in this structure. Then we'll spin round and we've got a pretty much empty polytunnel. So you can see the guys working behind me, just getting out the last few Hebe purple pixie out of this house to go into garden centres during the week. So this was full of other lavender, so our lavender tiara crop, our lavender regal splendor crop were in here, our Hebe pink and purple pixie crop were in here, or certainly part of it. They've all cleared out and we are about to start potting fuchsias, so we'll put tens of thousands of fuchsias in here over the next week. So we'll probably come back in a couple of weeks' time. You can see those growing away nicely. They'll fill out, ready for sale sort of late spring, early summertime. But that's the future. As for the here and now, what's looking good in the nursery this week, not been overly warm in the past week, but we've had some nice light levels, which has helped things push on under protection. So we'll just run through a few of those now. They just feel a little bit more spring-like. Last week was very shrub-based. This week is a bit more herbaceous-based. But I will start with a couple of shrubs and a couple of Hebes just to show you what's looking good. So we've got a couple of Hebes that are grown by our friends over at Tully's Nurseries in Ireland. So first of all, we have got, this one is Joan Mac, which has got that lovely dark foliage to it, quite a broad leaf to it as well, and then nice flush of dark foliage. And it has a lovely pink flower later in the summer. A purple flowered, I say version of, but it's not a version of at all, but this is mint chocolate. As the new growth flushes, it comes out a little more limey green flush, so just wait for that flush to come. But it's looking really nice and online at the moment. From our own grown Hebe range as well, we've got, I think last week we showed you Magic Summer. Well, Frozen Flame is looking nice now, just pushed on, so it's from the Magic Colours range, as too is Hebe Heartbreaker. Hebe Heartbreaker, the original one in the Magic Colours range, as that, get back up actually, sorry, it's got that lovely neon pink flush to it in the spring, so it really just stand out on benches. So that's the shrubby stuff, so a nice range of Hebes online for this week. Then we'll look at some herbaceous lines. So first of all, we'll start with our hard Indonesia confetti. So pretty much bulletproof variety is confetti, really hard, it survives well in the border and flowers for a long period. So really you have to sort of hack it back or trim it back hard to let that reflush and flower and just keep it a bit tighter. But really is a great value garden plant that will keep flowering and flowering all season long. As you can see, the first flower's just opening and there's buds forming all the way on the crown. So that's the Misha confetti. We have got our Euphorbia Miners Merlot, which I know is a sales team favourite. So really dark leaf, new introduction last year, Miners Merlot. Great garden plant too. I've got this in my garden and I'm not kidding you, it's an absolute stunner. No work whatsoever to it, and it's formed a lovely shaped habit plant with a lovely habit to it. Nice dense foliage, and that dark colour really works in the border too. Then on to an old favourite really, Arenaria Montana. So a nice low growing garden perennial. As you can see, this is a really strong, chunky 2 litre plant, really dense habit to it. And we've just got the buds starting to form on that. So every one of these is a flower bud that in the next sort of 10 days, 14 days, by the time it arrives in garden centres, we'll be starting to show some colour. And then I'll mention Trina here because Trina, one of our sales team, this is her favourite plant at this time of year. She loves these. This is our Calceolaria. So we've got 3 colours available. I've only got 2 to show you today, but they're just starting to show their flowers on there. So really dense plants, really strong plants with loads of flower colour. And these just keep growing upwards and keep pushing flowers around them. So again, different spring colour, different to normal sort of stuff, but really nice. Sunny day, they're going to absolutely fly off the bench, these varieties. Excuse me. So that's it for this week. Not too far to Easter, so we're very conscious of those things coming online for Easter and being ready and looking good. So there's plenty of things starting to flush through in the nursery. I'll guess the lavender behind me will be online. So behind Sarah, shall I say, will be online for Easter too. But we'll keep in touch and keep showing you each week what's looking good. For a full range, give the sales team a call or log on to our web shop to find out what's looking good this week. Goodbye for now.